Hey guys, it's been a while since I've joined the cleanups here in the rivers. It's been a busy time at Sungai Watch. We've been growing, we've been expanding our efforts and fundraising. The work that we're doing requires a lot more than just cleaning rivers. There's a lot more going on behind the scenes. So I've missed the action, I've missed being with the team, I've missed being in the river. And so today I thought while I do it, might as well give you an update of what's been happening over the last 6 months. So we started the year very strong with one of our biggest cleanups to date. We cleaned up this massive trash wave that washed up on Kedonganan Beach in Jimbaran. This was the worst plastic wave that washed up on Bali's shores that we've ever seen. So much of this trash is not just coming from Bali's rivers, but so much of it is coming from Java and many other islands. And this was a true showcase that we need to protect our rivers. We brought all of our Bali troops, over 80 of us, to clean up this beach over a 12-day period. But the most amazing part of this cleanup was the support that we got from our community, our volunteers. We had 3,000 people show up and we removed 110 tons of trash just in that period. But that was just one cleanup. Over the last 6 months, we've been cleaning rivers every single day, cleaning illegal dumps, and making sure that no plastic gets to the ocean. And that brings us to our total collection to date, surpassing, for the first time, 3 million kilos of trash. Which is a huge accomplishment, but this is just the beginning. We've been cleaning rivers by installing these trash barriers across as many rivers as we can. We've now installed 325 of these barriers across Bali and East Java. On top of the trash barriers, we've been also expanding regionally and geographically. We launched one of our most significant operations and expansions to date by expanding to Sidoarjo on the outskirts of Surabaya, Indonesia's second biggest city. And there, we are amazed to see the performance of the trash barriers and of the operation. In 3 short months, our barriers in Sidoarjo are collecting 5 times more trash than our Bali barriers. And this shows us the importance of scaling our work to the rest of Indonesia to make sure that plastics does not reach the ocean.
It's been such a long time since I've last spoken to you and given you an update. Our teams on the ground have done incredible work, cleaning rivers every day, sorting so much waste. But I'd love to give you an update as well of what has happened behind the scenes. Since the start of the year, we've focused so much on laying the foundations for Sungai Watch to make sure that we are well structured for long-term success. And that means trying to find super passionate people and experts in their fields. And we have great new members joining our partnership team, our data team, and really trying to fundraise as much as possible because yes, we do need funds to be able to scale throughout Indonesia and through different regions. And so something that's been really exciting and that we've been doing for the past 4 years is our annual impact report. But this year we've delved much deeper and we've released a brand audit which we go much deeper into. I think you remember that over the past 4 years, Danone has always been the #1 biggest polluter out of our sampling. But this year, in 2024, we've had a different result. With our expansion to East Java, our sample is much bigger. And so, of course, different geographies consume differently, different products are available in the region, and Wings is now #1. They have so many different products and brands that are out there in the market. That's really interesting for us to be able to analyze what are some of the on-the-ground programs that we can put in place. I think the most exciting thing that has happened since the beginning of the year and since releasing our report earlier this year is that the government is finally really interested in the data that we've been collecting. So we've had so many back-to-back meetings with the national government to really try to find ways of putting these companies accountable, whether it's implementing extended producer responsibility, whether it's taxing some of these companies or just finding ways to all work together. The Bali local government has even expressed the desire and will to ban single-use plastics of certain types throughout the island.
Yang Wayan Koster, Gubernur Bali, salah satu yang menjadi prioritas mendesak adalah membuat agar Bali ini bersih dari sampah. Pengelolaan sampah berbasis sumber di Bali harus sukses di desa-desa yang ada di 636 desa dan 1.500 desa adat akan disinergikan paling lambat tahun 2027.
And now that we see this very, very exciting momentum happening in Indonesia, in Bali, to very much find solutions to reduce plastic pollution, as Sungai Watch really continue to put that pressure in a constructive way, because we all know that to see real change in the plastic pollution world, it's not just about cleaning rivers, it's very much about trying to explore all different avenues to be able to not only see less plastic in the environment, but really find ways of reducing plastic production and plastic consumption.
So some very exciting things that happened in the last 6 months, but the next 6 months are even busier. We have created a master plan for what does the rest of the country need to make sure that these rivers can be plastic free. And we have a very big expansion plans that we'll be announcing very shortly. And we hope that you can get in touch, whether it's a donation, whether it's in-kind support, or you just want to come and help volunteer your time. We'll be expanding our cleanup efforts across Indonesia over the next few months. We'll be expanding our community efforts to get us close to communities to make sure that plastic doesn't reach rivers in the first place, and that includes schools, local communities, and many other local groups. And a very exciting update is we will be updating these barriers very soon. So lots coming in the next 6 months. It just feels like yesterday that we were cleaning Kedonganan Beach in Jimbaran. But we're, I think, more enthusiastic and motivated than ever to see the momentum that the government has placed on fighting plastic pollution, and to see our teams come here and clean rivers every day. This is just the beginning. Thank you for watching. Leave a like below, comment below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video.